What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel for this really quick video, and today we'll be talking about defensive assist settings. And by the way, for those who missed my recent videos, everything will be on the channel, so it would be really awesome if you guys can check it out. So now let's get right into it. So before we go to the main topic, for you to fully understand how it really works, here's a quick history about defensive assist settings. So basically what it does is it lets the CPU defend for you the moment you press L2 or the intense D button. So the higher you put, the more assistance you will have. Back in the days, if you put 100, you can just press L2 the whole sequence without any directional input and the CPU will completely defend for you. Here's how it looks like. It's pretty much like a defend him for me button. And if you put 50, it'll be like this. And if you don't put any, it'll be like this. Now, the reason why it's like that is because back in the days, us players were not that skilled compared to now. I think some of you guys can relate to this. When I was playing around 2K10 to 2K11, I always let the CPU guard the ball for me. I think some of you guys can relate to that. I'll just control the center and just get the rebound. Then as the years go on, players started to get used to guarding the ball, so 2K decided to lessen the effects of defensive assist. I think the introduction of online modes is one reason as well. They had to put more skill gap. Imagine having that strong of a defensive assist online and they'll be overpowered. In here, this was 2K14, and it is noticeable that even you put 100, it's not that powerful as before. This one here is 2K17, and you can notice it's getting less and less effective. This one here is 2K20, and it is noticeable here that it was less effective than 2K17. And now 2K24, I know I have that vacuum effect in those clips. I think it's pretty much amplifying the clamps and fast feet badge. But if you compare 100 and 0, the difference is not that noticeable. Keep in mind, I'm not moving anything in there. I was just holding L2 on Klay Thompson. So to answer the question, if it can stop sliding, yes, it does. Sliding is a sensation of unresponsiveness, and if you let the game control the player for you, then it means you'll have more sliding. So if you think you're sliding too much, you can reduce the settings. Now, what is the best settings? I know I might get some, reactions with this one, but trust me, this is the best answer. It is a personal preference, but of course later on, I'll still give you some advice. Badge upgrades, shot timing settings have some elements of personal preference, but I think defensive assist settings is one of those things that is a really personal preference because it factors in a lot of things like how aggressive you are when defending, what modes you play, what's your build, and your latency and some other stuff. So it's really hard to throw in like a solid number like 10 or 15 or whatsoever. If I give you a solid number, then that'll be a misinformation. So my biggest advice on finding the best settings for you is whenever you're trying other settings, make the increments bigger. I would say try first on 0, then play some games, then try 100, then play some games. If you think it's too much, then go for 50. Then if it's too much, go for 25. Then if you think 25 is too low, then go for 75. If you try in only 5-point increments, trust me, there's a huge chance that what you're going to feel is just a placebo effect. The difference between 100 and 0 is really hard to feel. What more for a 2 or 5-point difference? Might as well give it some huge increments. So in this way, chances are really high that what you will feel is the real thing. So let me know in the comment section what settings you are using and try to define your playstyle or your latency status so viewers can have a full context of your comment. So that's all for the video. Thanks for watching and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.